Hey guys, so I am back with more element readings. Like always, these are general readings. So take what applies to you and leave the rest for someone else. These could be your sun, your moon, your rising, or even your Venus signs. Okay. So if for some reason nothing makes sense to you here, go check out one of your other signs. Maybe that will make sense to you. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be doing earth signs today, and we're going to be doing them a little differently than the way that I have done them in the past. So I'm going to actually be doing 3 small readings, one for Taurus, one for Virgo, and one for Capricorn. So just all under the earth sign. Okay, so let's just jump in. I do these a little differently. All right, Spirit, can you give me, we'll start with Taurus. Can you give me something for Taurus? Give me a reading for Taurus, please. I'm just going to flip back over. Okay. Well, this is interesting. Somebody is looking for shit on you on the internet, it looks like. Using fake accounts to spy on your ass. What the fuck? Or you might be doing it. Alright, Taurus, what we got? What do we got here, honey? Make some sense of this, please. What you got for my Taurus, please? Ooh. That was fun. Well, that's just not okay. But that came out, so that works. Interesting. Alright. Well, that definitely fits. A heartbreak of some kind. You're definitely having to stand your ground against somebody. I feel like there is some kind of a heartbreak over someone that you work with. And you've had to kind of make a decision, or you're at a point where you have to make a decision. Now, I don't know if this heartbreak necessarily is a romantic connection, but I feel like there's been some kind of disconnect, a hurt, definitely a hurt related to that. Let me give this some thought. there's definitely that aspect. The work aspect is coming through a couple different places. Somebody that maybe you feel like you've been robbed of something at work. Somebody's taking credit for something that you did. Because I do feel like you're having to take some swift actions about something. It's kind of like being firm on something. Swift, firm actions about it. I almost feel as if you're having a disconnect at work right now with somebody that you may have felt a friendship or a kinship to. Maybe somebody, a work colleague that you maybe admired a bit. I feel like it just maybe came out of left field. That's what's kind of happened very quickly. They had been lying in your face. Like they made you feel like they were a certain way and they're not. Instead, I feel like they're trying to sabotage you. I feel like there's somebody trying to sabotage you. And it has to do with your work. Like someone in your work is trying to sabotage you is what I keep feeling. This could be, a coworker. And you have a decision that you're kind of at a crossroads of how you handle this. You're trying to decide on how to handle this. You're not really sure how to handle this situation. Yeah. Trying to figure out how you're going to handle this situation. I would, honestly, if I were you, I would collect as much evidence as you can. Like, you're not digging for dirt, but I would cover your own ass, every aspect, in every way. Keep emails, put them in a folder, someplace where you can easily access it. So go ahead and collect all the evidence to cover your ass, okay? Keep them in a folder, keep them handy, keep them ready. So if anything does happen, or if there's ever someone, if let's say this gets back to like maybe your superiors at work or something like that, you're prepared, okay? So prepare yourself for it. I feel like you may need to prove yourself a little. And I would be very careful what stuff, your personal stuff that you share at work. I wouldn't share anything personal at work. I would be very careful who you trust. Because I do feel like there are some people who are watching you. And make sure your social media accounts are privatized, okay? Don't have anything open. Because I do feel like it's possible that this person is looking for something that they can use against you at work, to discredit you or something along those lines. So I would be very careful of the social aspects within work and outside of work, things that this person can actually look up. Because I do feel like they're looking at for anything to kind of like throw you under the bus or try to ruin your reputation at work. And again, I feel this heartbreak from you, because I think at one point in time you may have been close with this person or thought you could trust this person. But this person was a liar. This person was a liar. They hid that from you. And it's kind of, you're trying to decide how to handle this. I would highly recommend just collecting as much of your evidence and enough of your documentation as you can, to cover your ass. Be careful what you say. Be careful, don't engage. If this person tries to taunt you at work, don't engage. Cover your ass. But I do feel like this could be a work companion, somebody that you work closely with. Hold your head up high, be the bigger person, okay? And just cover your ass every way. In every way, cover your ass, okay? That's my advice. Okay. let's get you some of these great little angel messages from Intuit. These are fun. Okay. Sweet messages from the angel messages. Nice little sweet messages. What sweet message will you give our Taurus today? Oh, didn't want that one. Okay. I want to give you two. My spirit guide wants to give you two. Okay. All right. Speak your truth with love and confidence. Your voice matters more than you realize. I think that is very, very poignant. But be careful of when you do that. Okay. Use a little strategizing when you do this. Okay. Make sure you have your facts and that you've covered your ass, and do it in a very diplomatic way. Okay. Again, with love and confidence. Okay. Be careful. You know, sometimes we want to speak our truths and we want to be kind of, you know, argumentative about it. Don't do it that way. All right, let's see what this is. Oh, that's sweet. You are loved unconditionally. Trust in your worth and let the divine love guide your steps. Ah, that's beautiful. I told you, these are sweet messages. These are very sweet messages. All right. Let's do an Akashic record, some advice. What advice do you have for my Taurus? What advice do you got for my Taurus? These are really big cards with my little tiny hands. You're only 5 foot tall. You got small little hands. Look at that. Can't wrap my hands around these big, massive cards, but I love them. All right. Can I get one message, please? Thank you. All right, what do we got? We've got bring balance. Okay, let me read this up so you can read it. You're putting too much energy into something, creating a lack somewhere else. Take action now and to correct the situation, or risk further imbalance, which could lead to undesired results. Yeah, I think that is very poignant, and I think that this could very well fit with this whole situation as well. I think it's a knee-jerk reaction to try to, like, I know, to focus on the injustice of things, you know, like the hurt, the heartbreak and stuff, when you know, the best course of action would be, again, seeking that balance for your own mental health, being the bigger person here, but also taking the time to cover your own ass by collecting your evidence so that you're protected. So, okay, Taurus, I hope that helps. I hope this resonates with someone and that you get some good out of this. Okay, let's move on. This is the best way to do this, because then I don't have to worry about them coming out in this order again. Okay. All right, let's check out Virgo. What can you give our wonderful Virgos? Ooh. Give a Virgo, dust it off. Okay. Ooh, that is a lot, and I'm not taking all of this. I'm going to put it all back, and you're going to try again. Just one, please. There we go. Where are you at? All right. Taurus, not Taurus, Virgo. That's interesting. All right, Virgo. Spirit, what can you tell me for Virgo in this whole situation right here? Oh, Jesus. Lord of mercy. Here we go. What else you got? That's interesting. That's so weird. Got this over here on this side, and then you got this over here. Oh, well, it just shows how multifaceted people really are, huh? Got a lot going on. Oh. Let's see. Almost feels as if someone is starting drama with you or wanting to start drama with you, and you are just dust it off. In their heads, overthinking, stress, over analyzing. I mean, the Five of Pentacles, definitely. You are surrounded by such good cards. Triumph over that. There's so much goodness here. I mean, okay, so I feel like you're someone who might be a little impulsive, Virgo. You might be a little impulsive. I do feel like there could be someone who may have been trying to start some drama in your life. But it does look like instead of like, you know, reacting, you've actually taken the more mature route. You've taken the route of the Queen of Cups, okay? Instead of, you know, sinking down to their level, which, again, as someone who is quite impulsive, you might have been, like, tempted to do. But instead, you decided to err on the side of being loving and kind, like showing a lot of love. Now, the Lovers, yes, it can talk about your relationship with someone else as far as like a loving relationship. But it also is about just being loving in general, along with the Queen of Cups. I mean, that's kind of what I'm feeling. Like you've chosen to, instead of falling for this trap of drama, you've chosen to show love instead, which is very big of you, very amazing, because not everybody does that. A lot of people, they'll fall straight into that trap and go, oh, fuck that. Like, I'll show you. I don't know. That's just showing that maybe this is where you're headed instead. Like instead you're going to show a lot of love and kindness. Or maybe this is advice for you to do this. Maybe this hasn't happened yet. It's possible this hasn't happened yet. But somebody's trying to start some drama with you. And instead of following your impulse, which is to react, it is important that you show instead, take the higher road, show love, show compassion. Usually there's an underlying energy. There's a reason why somebody's reacting or acting out the way that they are. Sometimes they're dealing with something at home that, their bad behavior is the root cause of, or the root cause of their bad behavior, I should say. But as a result, of that kindness and that love, I do see a lot of happiness for you. Okay. Success and joy. That's good karma coming your way because of that. Although I do still see the Five of Pentacles showing up here. I feel like it's going to be hard regardless, because I don't think this person's going to make it easy for you to be kind to them. I think they're going to be very resistant to, and you're going to have to bite your tongue really hard, probably to the point of bleeding. And it is difficult sometimes when you're dealing with somebody where they're just being fucking awful. It's really hard sometimes to just stay silent and just show love and pray for that person instead of lashing out at that person. Sorry about that. My battery died. So as I was saying, there are, God, now what I was saying. Oh yeah. So sometimes you just need to be a better person. Just because somebody's coming at you, somebody is trying to hurt you in some way, there are better ways to handle it. And it does look like that is an option for you, and that's a choice that you may be making. And is not easy. It's, I definitely, for me personally, I instead of lashing out, I have been taking the route of praying for the person. So I've been keeping candles here with people's names on them. You can see actually Nicola Coughlin and Luke Newton's names on this one here, but there's names across this entire candle of people that are on my prayer list. I also have a white candle that I also have names on. You can see Luke and Nicola here, and I have a ton of other names of people that I have been praying for, and they're on my list of people to pray for. So, and I include the people who, maybe might be this person for you. So I would recommend the same thing, add that person to your prayers. Okay. Instead of lashing out at them, pray for them, because usually there's something, in their personal life that could be causing, them to lash out the way that they are. Okay, we don't know what's going on in people's personal lives. We don't know why they feel the need to act in certain ways. Maybe the best course of action, instead of attacking someone or retaliating to someone, is to instead show them a little bit of love. Show them some love. Show them some understanding and kindness. That is the best case scenario always. Show them love, show them kindness, kill them with kindness, that is the best way, when, kill them with kindness, show them love, show them understanding. And if they don't want that love and understanding, if they don't want to react to that, that's fine. That's on them. But you still did your part. You still showed this person and yourself in the universe that you are, to your core, a good person. And I do see that. I do see you as being a good person. And I see you having victory here. I feel like maybe you might have that victory with that person. Maybe overcome that with this person. Because I do feel like this person, I feel like this is them. They're very stuck in their head. They are overanalyzing things. They're they're stressed, and instead of dealing with their own personal drama, they are maybe targeting you as a result. But you're definitely taking the right route here, and I am so very proud of you, Virgo. You're a good person. Okay, let's get some sweet messages for our Virgo. What is a sweet message? Sweet angel message for our Virgo. I got two of them that popped out, both flipped. All right, let's see. This one says, be still and listen. Your heart knows the way. Ask your inner being to amplify its voice. I like that, and that definitely does go along quite well with this. Okay, peace begins within. Yeah, no, that really does fit here. Isn't that true? Focus on inner harmony. You'll be amazed how the world around you will reflect it back to you. It's all about creating that good karma, okay? For every bad thing, you can counteract it with a good thing, okay? And you can bring good to your life by at least trying to be a kind person, doing something kind, being something loving, showing the world that your true character, okay? And not allowing your impulsiveness to chase away the goodness that is fully in you. And I do see so much goodness in you, Virgo. So, yeah. Let's get an Akashic record for, well, that one just came out without me even saying anything. Depleted. Okay, I'm depleted. Virgo, you're feeling a little depleted here. That's my wax. It's wax from my my candles. Okay, depleted. You're overgiving and not taking enough time to rest and rejuvenate. Reevaluate your relationships and commitments, or you may soon risk your health deteriorating in some way. Yeah, I'd agree. You need to focus on healing, your own personal healing. So, and I do feel, honestly, I feel like a lot of the times this kind of mentality is healing all in itself. That it will fill your cup as well. But definitely take your time to do some grounding exercises, do some self-reflection, meditation, and time to really heal. Spend some time in prayer and meditation. That's always a good way to kind of cleanse out the negative and keep you more positive in life. You know, like a positive mind can take you so far. I swear, it can heal you. So yeah, so try that, and it does look like that is your mentality anyways. So all right, let's get moving on. Capricorn, that's our next one. Oh shit. Okay, let's see. What do we got for our Capricorn? Let me go ahead and just shuffle this up a little bit. Okay. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us for our Capricorn today? What message can we get to Capricorns? What can we tell our Capricorn? What can we tell our Capricorn? Damn, what is up with Drama Starter? That has been coming out left and right today. Drama Starter and Hooked, both. I'm going to flip these. That's interesting. No, I'm moving them back up. Okay. That's interesting. Very interesting, Earth. My little Capricorn. Let me just look at this. Alrighty. Spirit, what can you tell me about all of this? Ooh, there we go. What can you tell us for our Capricorn? Queen of Pentacles likes making her appearance today, too. Y'all see, I'm shuffling these suckers. That's interesting. Okay. All right. You know what? You're just throwing stuff at me now. Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Keep feeling secret to an affair. I don't know if it's a secret affair necessarily. There's a mean spirit here, like mean-spirited person. I don't know what that's about. Something vengeful, domineering, burdened. You feel burdened here by it. That's interesting. Something overbearing, a little So a lot of prosperity here, and kind of like, again, her feeling someone who is got your money maker going on here. Queen. Feeling stable. This is somebody who is very prosperous, reliable, trustworthy, stable, very grounded person. Somebody very reliable, but very slow moving. Something very slow moving. Very burdened. Feeling burnt out. Okay, I need a little bit more information on this. Give me a little bit more. Make this make a little bit more sense to me, please. One more, please. Got a lot of pentacles. Ooh. We also have a good transition here. Got a lot of transitioning. A lot of transitioning. How does love affair fall into that? It almost feels like that's a... How on earth is this all fitting in together? Give me a second. Okay, so I feel like there are certain aspects of your life, Capricorn, where you are very stable, okay? You're very stable. You are, you make your money, okay? Like you do. You make your money. You have a lot of good fortune. You've got a lot of financial stability, okay? Like you see that throughout here with your pentacles here. You're someone who is a hard worker and you have earned your way in this life, okay? By you grinding it, you know, money wise, like you're out there grinding, doing your business, and you know, you're earning, which makes the rest of us just kind of weird. Not weird, but just interesting. So, I mean, you've got your King of Swords here in reverse. That is somebody who is kind of cruel. Maybe I feel like this is a masculine energy in your life that might be I feel like the incompetence of it. Because, yeah, no, this is someone who's very incompetent. It might be weighing you down. This is someone who's weighing you down. And yet there's also a feminine energy that is coming into play too in your life. And she's very competitive. Like she's in direct competition with you for some reason. She's in direct competition with you over something. And that is where this burden is coming in. And I feel like it is connected here. Honestly, I feel like it's connected here. I feel like she sees you as the Queen of Pentacles, as someone who is very prosperous, someone who is, you know, very good in what you do, okay? And this is something that is causing quite a bit of jealousy. But I also feel like it has to do with whatever this is as well. I feel like she is very jealous of you when it comes to someone in your life. Now, this is saying like a romantic love affair, like a secret lover type thing. And I don't think that is the case. It is a secret lover, but I think this is secret love, like secretly being in love. And I feel like she's this drama starter. Okay. She's the drama starter. She's the one who is creating this drama. And this one here, I feel like this could be a man. So I tell you don't go off of the male and female, the masculine and feminine energy, because sometimes it can represent, you know, a feminine energy can be a male and vice versa. But I really do feel like this is a female here in your life. This is very much a female in your life. And this is very much a male in your life. Yeah. Justice. Justice. It could be an injustice. This could be someone who is... Oh, geez. I don't know. Who are you? I don't feel like he is this person who is connected to this. I feel like this is someone else. If he's even a male, are you even a male? Are you just energy? Are you... Sorry, I'm trying to get a feel if I can understand who this is. Is this an actual person, or is this just your energy? Feeling the injustice of it all. Spirit, is this an actual person? Is this an actual person, or is this just a feeling? Is this an actual person? Yes or no? No, it's not an actual person. Okay. Is this just a feeling of injustice? Yes. Okay, okay, thank you. Thank you, my friend. I just wanted to verify that. Okay, so no, that's not a male, but that is definitely a female. That is a female. And then justice is, I don't think that you're at Capricorn. I don't believe that you're actually in this connection. I feel like there is a lot of love between you and someone else. There is this hasn't actually taken place, and you're feeling the injustice of that. There is a female here that is kind of in between, is in direct competition with you for this particular connection. And I feel this person is very jealous of you. This person is watching your every move. This person is creating drama. And hooked, I feel like, what is that, hooked? It's almost like an addiction. So there's an aspect of, like, you can't get away from this. You can't get away from this. Who is this? You know what? All right, I'm going to do something a little different. Spirit, can you give me a physical description of who this person is? Can you give me some kind of physical traits on this person so that my Capricorn will know who the fuck they're dealing with? Can you give me that? Okay, just 2 cards. 3 cards. Give me 3 cards. Are any of those 3 cards describing the king, queen of who that person is in this pile here? Any of the 3 cards in that pile? No. Any in this pile? Nope. How about this pile? Yep. Okay. Let's just fucking go with it. Alright. What does this person look like? Give me some physical traits of this person. All right, let's see. What physical traits do we have? Well, that's interesting. For some of you, it could be a male. Again, this could be multiple people. Let's see. What aspects here? So one could be a male. The other, yeah, I'm feeling that this could be somebody here. This, again, feminine energy, could be male as well. Somebody who's getting in the way. It doesn't have to necessarily be a female. It's just feminine energy. So it could be a male. I've got athletic, fit, slender, strong legs. Someone who is young. And then we've got, with the garden, we've got someone who is very elegant and attractive, good looking, and it's not really giving me a lot of physical descriptions. So, somebody who's attractive, there's an attractive person who is very athletic built. And then in some cases, this could even be a male. But yeah, so you're dealing with somebody who is younger, somebody who is physically fit, someone who is attractive. That is represented by this Queen of Wands in reverse. That is very jealous. That is someone who is in direct competition with you. Again, for some of you, that could be a male. Others, it could be a female who is very attractive, elegant, young, very athletic build with strong legs. Strong legs, long, I don't know if I said long legs, but athletic, strong legs. Sorry, it doesn't have much more of a description, but you know, sometimes it can. Sometimes I'll get eye color, hair color, you know, depends on, you know, what I got going on, but that's what Spirit decided to give me today. So I guess it's just very general because, again, these could be for multiple people. So for some people, it could be this. Some people, it could be that. So it's hard to narrow that down. But thought it was worth a shot, right? Worth a shot. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, let's get some pretty messages for our Capricorn. What do you got for oh, it's too much. I know I want to shower Capricorn with some love right now, but that's a bit much. Can I just get like one, maybe two at the max? Pretty messages, please. Okay. All right, let's see. All right, each sunrise is a new opportunity to align with love and your divine purpose. Let's see. Create your victories, no matter how small. Each step forward is a step closer to your destiny. Okay. Like that. Put in a Akashic record, and then we will wrap up our earth signs. What's an Akashic record from my Capricorn here? All right, a minute now. Oops, shit. Okay, well, let's just do that one and that one since it came up on the top. All right, first one here, step back. You're being asked to step back from your life in order to gain perspective. When you're too close to a situation, it can be hard to make a decision. Span out and view your life from a distance so that you can get the perspective needed. That is always really good advice. Okay, the next one is gratitude. There's always something to be grateful for, even in the darkest of situations. Now is the time to recognize what is going well in your life and what you are thankful for. I like that too. Gratitude journals are amazing. I actually love giving a gratitude journal for like a gift. They're quite wonderful. Okay. All right. Well, Capricorn, I wish you luck with this situation and dealing with whoever this is. And again, for some of you, the person you're dealing with is a male. Some of you, it's a female. It definitely is something that's weighing on you heavily, but you look like you're a very successful person. And sometimes when you're a successful person, you tend to attract the haters. And that's what this person seems to be, as a hater. And they may be in direct competition with you for whoever this person is. So whoever this person that is your secret, I feel like there's a love connection here that is being kept apart. And you're having to kind of keep that secret. That love that you have for each other is kind of secret. So, and it feels very injustice. There's a lot of injustice feelings. The feelings of injustice. Jesus, I can't even talk. But you know what? I would say just keep doing what you're doing. Things will work its way out. You see this here, the world talks about a change coming up. This is a change in your life. A cycle is going to be ending and a new one going to be beginning. So there is still hope and possibilities that things will work out with this person and you'll be overcoming this shit here. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep the good energy going. Spend some time in meditation. Figure out what is the best path for you. And you know what? Putting out good energy in the world will bring good energy back to you. So keep that going, and positive things will start happening, and these things will work their way out. Just always choose love. Always choose the highest possible version of yourself. Okay. Good luck to you, Capricorn. Please let me know if this resonated with you, if this made any sense. I always love the feedback, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful week ahead. And yeah, as always, guys, be blessed. Bless others. Take care. Peace.